Okay, let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of What the Hell Was He Thinking? Today we're with a 2002-3 Kawasaki 250R Ninja. Okay, so a couple of things just right off the bat. First off, Eric, that motorcycle is way too new for the motorcycles you normally deal with. And I would say you're 100% correct. And then you're saying, well, Eric, you may not be into, you normally aren't into sport bikes. And I would say, you're 100% correct. Why is that guy here? And how did you end up with it? Okay, so I got a message from my, my buddy Harvey, and all it said was, look at this freebie and 2 pictures of it. And I immediately called him. Because first off, he got it for free. So I want to look at it, and then I want to see if I can play with it. So Harvey still had it on the trailer, drove it right over here and dropped it off. You may have seen it in the background of a couple of videos. I didn't mind leaving it outside, and you'll see why in just a few moments. So let me tell you a little bit about what I know about this motorcycle. It ran when parked. When it was parked, it was crashed. It was laid down on this side as evidenced by just a little bit of damage here. The handlebar was broken off. I booger welded it back on. I pounded a 12mm socket into it and then put the handlebar on top of it and then just boogered it on top. Just so, because before it was such a pain to try to move around. You might be saying, Eric, hold on. The tires still hold air. It doesn't look too bad. Looks like this, if all the damage is on this side, because it was crashed and laid down on this side, and it ran when parked and then was just kind of pushed into a field, this may be kind of fun. And I would say you would be right. Until you walked around to the other side. That's the Instagram angle. I got this motorcycle for free. I may have to come this way a little bit. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I got this motorcycle for free. The right angle, if you squint enough, it would be awesome. And I mean, really, if we pull these out, it looks so much better now. But look at the hole on this tank. It is ridiculous. This thing got ate up. You can check the petcock. You don't even have to pop the cap. You just put fuel in it, only hold that much. Just you can't make left turns. It's ridiculous. I've never seen a hole like this. And from what Harvey told me is it wasn't laying on its side. So it's, I'm about to say something. Don't. It's awful. Don't get me wrong. But it's not as bad as this, as it should be with that. Okay. Challenge is we don't have keys, we don't have anything. Battery all under here, keys, all this locked up. The first thing we're gonna do is try to free it up. This engine is stuck. I tried, it's no bueno. You kind of rock it back and forth and it's stuck. But we've got this guy. And there's gonna be some Kawasaki on Kawasaki crime going on. We're gonna unleash the KLT250 on it and see if it'll drag it around. See if we can free it up. What's the worst thing happen? I mean, really, what's the worst thing happen? He's gonna scrap it anyway. This is just simply an exercise of can I free it up? I don't have keys. It's gonna need a tank. It's gonna need a seat just to be able to ride it. It's gonna need another handlebar. It's gonna need a front fairing. Already, I'm not spending any of that money. I just want to see if I can free it up, because if I can free it up, then he doesn't have to scrap it. He can sell it as a project bike and let somebody else try to fix it. So that's what we're going to try to do. So in full disclosure, I just popped the spark plug caps off because I was going to try to pull the spark plugs out to to go ahead and squirt some juice in it to try to help it out. But it's like a foot down. I can't even feel the spark plug sticking all the way out. I don't know how deep it is. I need and I can't, there's not enough room for me to even get an extension under here with a socket to get down in it to get it. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna drag it, see what happens. So stay with us. Okay. Yep. The clutch is free. The clutch is stuck. We know that to be true. So maybe I'll try second gear, maybe third gear. Okay, keep going. Steady pace. Go. Okay, I'm gonna shift it. Oh, hold on. Something broke. Hold on, stay right there. Hold on, did it free up? Stop shifting. Whoa, I got lights on. I got lights on. I don't know exactly what's happening here. I got some kind of power. Look, are we charging? I freed it up. What is this light? My turn. How am I getting power? Are my turn signals working up here? It's okay. Let's try this again. Okay, let's go. Keep going. Oh, did it free up? I don't know. It made some racket. Okay, stop. Stop. Let me see. I think I may have freed it up. Well, I think you may have freed it up. You're doing all the heavy lifting. Okay, let's try again. Boy, that three-wheel is a beast. Okay, let's jam it into gear again. I feel like it's turning. Go, 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 go! Well, we had some crazy phenomenon, like the turn signal light came on while we were going down the road without a key. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Why would the turn signal work on a motorcycle without a key in it that was being drugged down the road? I don't know. That's some kind of witchcraft. You guys let me know. This guy, the old three-wheeler, is a beast. And shout out to Keri. Shout out to my wife, right? Not only does she not mind that I drag old crap home, let me make sure I put this into perspective. She doesn't mind that I drag old crap home but she's willing to help me out too. Shout out to Keri for dragging me down the road, and shout out for my neighbors to try to figure out what the hell's going on. There was even one point to where it felt like I was in gear and I had the clutch pulled, that it started moving a whole lot. I may have slipped into gear, I'm not sure, but. Okay, let's pull this inspection cover off to see if we can get to this bolt. Okay, let's see if it turns. Hey, that's either that or I'm stripping the bolt off. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. No, that's on. Let me go the other way. That's turning. I hear turning happening. Engine is free. Okay. You know we have to do one more thing, right? We got to see if we can get to that starter with a jump box. See if we can get this thing to spin over. That moves. Okay, I've got the jump box hooked, plugged in here and grounded here. Let's go ahead and hit the button. I think that racket you're hearing is the transmission. At least I think so. Because it doesn't want to shift. It'll shift into first, it won't shift into any other gears. It could be something else, it could be something major. I didn't check the oil. Because, look at that. Yeah, I didn't check it. Somebody could, if somebody cared. They could check the oil. I mean, it's right there. You could check it right there and see if it's got any, but it does this. That's pretty freaking awesome. So to answer the question, can you free up a Kawasaki with a Kawasaki? Not that anybody ever posed that question, but can you free up a 2003 Kawasaki 250R Ninja with a 1983 Kawasaki KLT250, 250 on 250 crime? At least we know one still works. So, but we were able to free it up, drug it down the road, freed it up, put the jump box on the starter, and Bob's your uncle. Not too bad. I think I'm done here. Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys can talk me into it, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do something more to it. Any more that needs to be done to it is going to require, I'm going to say damage. I'm going to have to rip the seat off to get to the battery so we can put a jump box down there. I'm going to have to rip the ignition off so I can hotwire it somehow, hopefully. But then we got safety switch after safety switch after safety switch on this thing to try to get it to work. Have to figure out what all those are. But, oh, dang it. I think I may have messed up the tank right there. Just right there. Just that little bit right there is the only part I did. I may have done this one too, and a little bit of that. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see some of the good things. We know that we've got the charging system may work because we had this light that came on. We know if I can get this tank off and just throw it away, that we should be able to get to a bunch of stuff. We get the tank and the seat off, we should be good. But getting the tank and the seat off is going to require some hammers. Yeah. So let me know. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day. Guys, I think I want to go on record saying I may have the coolest wife in the world. We have been married 37 years this year, and she's willing to put up with all this stuff, which is pretty freaking awesome. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and suck this stuff out so we don't throw it all over the floor. Okay, that should be good enough just to limit the amount of fallout when we pull the tank out. Just a couple of these. Went to unscrew it from the side of the tank and it ripped the tank off. Okay, there's two more right under here. And 2. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we fixed the ignition switch, so now it's keyless entry. And we have power, and we hooked a battery to it, so let's see what happens. Oh, wrong one. Kind of makes a little bit of racket. Yeah. So let's put some fuel to it, see what happens. Okay, let's see. Let's squirt some more in there. Let's see. Let's let the juice pick up. It made some noise. Turn the key off. Yeah. This is the key. It works. Okay guys, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna call it quits on here. We got this thing to make a little bit of noise, only because I got other things that I need to be doing instead of monkeying around with this motorcycle. We did get the engine freed up. The engine does have spark. We did get it to make a little bit of noise. So that's further along than where it was before. I also did free up the throttle too, the carburetors, so they actually move. I did pull them off. I was gonna pull the bowls off and hose them out, but the first screw didn't want to come out, and I'm not gonna deal with that. Not for what we're doing here. Guys, as Kenny Rogers said, you gotta know when to hold them and you gotta know when to fold them.
Know when to fold them.
And I'm folded on this 2003 Kawasaki GPZ 250R.